What's up, YouTube? This is Jonin, and today I'm going to be doing a video on Demon Slayer. Basically, I'm just going to be showcasing his skills from first to fourth job. And I'm so sorry I haven't been able to upload any videos lately. I have been really busy with schoolwork, and I've been trying to get my other characters up a level and performing for messes, but who cares? Let's just get right into it. Alright, so for the first job, I'm going to be starting with the passives because there are a lot of passives in comparison with the buffs and the actives. So let's just get on with the passive. Alright, for the passive, you have the Demon Slayer. I call this the basic slash, it's just the normal attack I'll show you right now. So that's just the Demon Lash. And with the Demon Lash, you gained, well, let's talk about the special thing about the Demon Slayer. The Demon Slayer does not use MP. The Demon Slayer uses DF, which is Demon Fury, and with the normal slash, you gain more Demon Fury by attacking enemies. Why don't I show you guys what I mean? Alright, here we go. Demon Slash or Demon Lash. As you can see, there are purplish bubbles popping out of each enemy that I killed. Those are Demon Furies, and as you use more skills, which I will be talking about, which cost Demon Fury, you will be using your normal attack to gain more Demon Fury. So basically, it's like an MP pots if you want to look at it. So yeah, that's it for the Demon Fury. Let's go over the passives. Alright. So for the passives, you have, after Demon Lash, you have Shadow Swiftness, which is basically a speed increase and a jump increase. And basically every other character has some sort of this skill in their arsenal. So let's go on to the next. We have HP increase, which basically increases your HP by 3%. You can know what that does. And Dark Wings is basically your movement skill, which is this. As you can see, it's not as good as the PC version, but we're not going to talk about that. So anyways, it's just a normal movement skill. Every other character has that. Now Blood Demon's Hair increases your knockback resistance by 35. Curse of Fury increases your, well, it's like increases your DF absorption, which is the Demon Fury's absorption, while you're covering HP. So it's like a chance to increase more. So yeah. Next one, we're going to the second job. Well, I didn't talk about, oopsie daisies. Okay, I did not talk about the first job, Grim Sight, and the Battle Pact with the buffs. So let's talk about the buffs first. So the buffs basically increases your attack speed. So let's see that. I'll activate that. This is the buff. That's how it looks like. Then I'll just do that. See, it's much faster. If you look at it without the buff, look, I'm like a snail with the buffs. Look at that. Ooh, chill. Now let's talk about the Grim Scythe. Grim Scythe basically launches a Grim Scythe that uses, so you can see my DF is going down, so my DF did go down by a certain rate. So now if I use the skill against a monster, let's just basically, I'll also gain DF while using the skill. I'm going to die. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. You see, another movement skill. There you go. See, movement skill, and you can glide. Alright, that's it for the demon side. That's it for the first job, in fact. So let's move on to the second job. Second job contains the Soul Eater, Dark Thrust, Chaos Lock for the actives, and 4 passives. Basically an upgrade to your Demon Lash, which turns to Barb Lash, increased DF, and garnering rate, absorption rate, yeah. And then, well, technically increases your max DF. My bad, I misread that. Weapon Mastery increases your accuracy by 3% and your physical damage by 10%. Physical training increases your physical attack by 10% and HP by 5%. Alt Rage increases your crit rate and physical attack, well, crit rate by 3% and physical attack by 10%. Now with your buff called Vengeance, Vengeance is basically a physical damage increase and also a deflect. Has damage deflection, so let's just activate that and also equip the Dark Thrust. Alright, so now with your Vengeance, you can see right there, boom, you see the skill, 30 minutes right there, damage reflection by 100%. Sheesh. And let me show you the Chaos Lock. This is oh no, that's not the Chaos Lock, that is the Soul Eater. That is the Soul Eater. And that's how it looks like. This is a Dark Thrust, and this is a Chaos Lock. Chaos Lock basically teleports to a nearby enemy and attacks them. This is the I'm going to die. Let's not do that. That would suck. Okay, Chaos Lock. No, not Chaos Lock. Soul Eater. This is Soul Eater. You gain DF by doing that. And boom, it latches. It basically draws enemies towards you and attacks them. This is the what is this called again? Not Bard Lash. I have such a terrible memory. This is called Dark Thrust. Okay, that is, and then Chaos Lock. Activate. Boom. There you go. All right. So now for the next job. Next job is the third job. Third job has a total of 4 attacks, 4 actives. Equip them, 0 buff, and 6 passives. Starting with the first passive, you have your upgrade to your Demon Lash. So it increases your max DF by 30, and then increases your Demon Lash skill damage. Well, yeah, it changes it. Before it was at 75%, so it just increases it by like, let's say 35%. Yeah, 35%. And then Black Heart Strength. Black Heart Strength increases your crit resistance by 5%, physical defense by 10%, magical defense by 10%. Alright, Insult to Injury increases your additional damage by 10%, crit rate by 5%, and crit damage by 15%. Now, as you can see, Focus Fury increases physical attack by 15%. Block 10% by Possess Aegis, and increases max fury, increases your DF absorption rate and your additional absorption, and also your DF auto recovery by 10. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Okay, I haven't showed the skill yet, so I need to stop rushing. Okay, so this is your first attack. Boom, that's that. Hits a certain amount of enemies and consumes DF. Now that increase attacks. Let's see, Vortex of Doom draws enemies towards you and just attacks it, I believe. Yep, draws enemies towards you and just attacks. And then I believe that skill is called Judgment. Judgment basically launches an attack on enemies and just kills them. Pretty straightforward if you think about it. And now with Raven Storm launches, I'll call them crows. I want to call them crows too, and like a corkscrew way to his enemy. And there's a cooldown of 15 seconds, and it also restores HP by 50%. So that's pretty good. Now carrying breath, basically, well, it says, let's read what it says. It says, hold the skill to unleash deadly poison that deals continuous damage over time to nearby enemies. This skill cannot drop enemy HP to below 1 HP and is not affected by damage reflection, which is pretty good. And as you can see, the debuff duration is 5 seconds. Continuous damage debuff is 60%, and it attacks 6 enemies. So let's see it. No, I'm gonna die. Come on. Are you serious? Can I please like attack for once? I'm going to die. Maybe I should go to a place that doesn't get me killed. Okay, as you can see, boom, attacks enemies. And it's a pretty good skill too. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's it for, I believe that's it for third job. Now let's move on to fourth job. Fourth job is where it gets juicy. Okay. So fourth job includes Demon Impact, Infernal Concussion, Demon Fury, and Blinding Darkness. And with the passives, let's put in the buffs. The buffs include Dark Metamorphosis, Boundless Rage, Leech, and Leech Aura. Passives include your upgrade to your Demon Lash, which turns into Demon Thrash, and increases your already damage lash skill damage by, let's say, 140%, and also increases your max DF by 30 also. And then you have Barricade Mastery, which increases your demon physical damage 25%, crit damage by 15%, and Obsidian Skin increases your physical damage reduction and magical damage reduction by 15%. So now let's look into the buffs. Dark Metamorphosis temporarily deals damage to nearby enemies and increases your max HP and physical damage. And damage from Dark Metamorphosis is not affected by damage reflection. So if you've played monsters, well, the prime example would be not Hitler, but Cygnus. Cygnus has her damage reflection, and also Pink Bean has damage reflection. So this will not, the damage reflection will not work on Dark Metamorphosis. So now Boundless Rage decreases your Demon Fury cost by 100%, increases final damage. And also Leech Aura temporarily heals your party members based on the damage dealt to the enemies. It also increases boss damage and boss defense. As you can see, it is max, so it increases your both boss defense and attack by 15%. And there's a cooldown of 5 seconds, and his HP heal limit is 25%. And the scaling with the damage is 30%, which is actually better than my Dark Knight, which is, I believe, 1% per hit. But it doesn't matter. If you deal high damage, you heal with high stats, I guess. Anyways, let me show you the Dark Metamorphosis. This is a Dark Metamorphosis. You just use about 40 DF, and as you can see, attacks enemy also. So boom boom boom. Now let's activate the skill. Now Boundless Rage uses about 100, let's say like 90, and it decreases my DF count. So basically I can spam all my skills without using DF. And as you can see, this is the, not get confused, Demon Impact. and it looks pretty good. I love the skill. That's why I really want to main this character, because the skill looks amazing. The skills are just, it looks so good. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But anyways, next one is the Infernal Concussion, which is an AoE attack, and you can just spam it, especially when you have demon boundless rage on. You just spam it. But anyways, and also boundless rage only lasts for about 1 minute, I believe. Let me make sure I'm right. Duration, yeah, it only has for 1 minute for right now, so I'm not sure if it's going to increase anytime soon. Doesn't look like it. So next skill is called the Demon Cry. Demon Cry is also an AoE. As you can see, killed enemies around the map, and the cooldown is about 15 seconds. Let's just say that. Well, it says, yeah, 15 seconds cooldown. Now for the next one is Binding Darkness, I believe, and there's another AoE, and it kills a lot of enemies. And based on what it says deal damage to enemies in a large area. I already said this, didn't I? And stuns them. So also has a damage over time debuff. So yeah, I feel like I have basically explained everything about the Demon Slayer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I was contemplating whether I should just do a voiceover or just have music and not do a voiceover, but I came to a conclusion that this would be the best for me. So, oh yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be posting another video on fusing a couple epics equipments. I'm just broke right now, so I wouldn't be able to do that anytime soon. Well, I'll be able to do it within this week, so hope you guys await that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.